Hi, Sue here from Mystic Matters. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've been drawn to this particular video, then this is what you need to know. I use a mythic tarot and they're based on Greek mythology. Okay, we're starting off here. It's being a bit stuck. There's conflict around you, things that you're not wanting to get involved with, things that you're trying to ignore, thinking that, if I ignore it and I just kind of close my ears to it, then it's just going to go away. And unfortunately, a lot of times these things don't just go away. They build up, and then we end up really upsetting everybody when we let our true thoughts be known. So if there's conflict going on around you, you don't have to be involved in it. But if people are trying to bring you into their own conflicts, then if it's appropriate, make your views known. If you feel that's going to cause more problems than it's worth, just say, I'm not interested. It's not my business. And I'm not taking sides in anything. And just be clear, so people aren't going to come back and say, well, you didn't say anything, so I assumed you thought I was right and they were wrong, and then all kinds of nasty stuff can happen. So just face up to the things that are going on around you. And sometimes you are involved with things, but if you're honest, you're authentic, and you're clear about your position in these things, it doesn't have to get as nasty as it inevitably will do if you don't deal with it now. So nip it in the bud, whatever it is. You've got a lot of energy of the imagination. It's ready, you're ready to go in pursuit of a vision. You haven't got a clue where it's going to take you, but you've got this energy of the imagination. And that is another reason you need to resolve these conflicts. You need to be, close chapters on things, or make sure you don't get involved in things that can come back and bite you at a later date, because this will leave you free just to go forward. And you can start going off to Minnesota and end up in Michigan or anywhere. It's one of these things that you don't know where you're going, but it doesn't matter, because you've got the imagination and you've got the energy to do it. And with this journey, you're going to be able to earn a lot more money than you've had in the past. And this is King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. So you will, if you follow this path, you will be able to earn or get much more kind of material wealth coming your way. You are going to want to disrupt things, cause chaos of your own making. A lot of it is because you want change, and it's like, I need to kind of throw everything up in the air and see where it lands. I want to I need change. It's a bit like, with your living room, if you don't like the way the furniture is, it's like moving everything around, just to see how it looks in another way. And this is what you want to be doing with your life. You yourself need change, and you need to kind of test a few things out to see if they come or they go. But with this, you need to be tactful and diplomatic with this as well. Banging on doors, making loud noises just isn't going to work. You can achieve more with honey than you can with vinegar. So be prepared just to speak your truth. And I'm not saying don't speak your truth, but do it in a non-confrontational way. And you don't have to get into arguments or fights about everything. Just state your truth, and then just, so people aren't questioning, I wonder what they think, or just assuming they know what you think because you haven't said anything. This is not a time to be secretive or be deceptive of, even if it's unwittingly. This is a time to speak your truth. And you're going to get to a place like, do I stay with what I have or put my energies into something else? So it's a time of kind of moving forward and thinking, well, not everything in my life is bad, but there's other things out there. So let me move forward. I've got the finance around. I definitely want change, and I've got the energy, the imagination. So let's just give it a go, see where it takes me. So as a quick recap, there's a situation around at the moment that is causing conflict, and it can be some friends or it can be family conflicts. It's important to speak your truth, and when I'm saying that, it's non-confrontational. It's just saying, look, this isn't my business. That's between the two of you or the three of you. I'm not getting involved in this because I just, it's not my business. This is between you. And, or say, well, I don't think you're quite right on that one. That's not, look at it from their point of view. So you can always become a mediator, but don't ignore it because it will come back and bite you. It also will get in the way of your new ideas. So your energy, your imagination, you want to kind of move forward freely, and this will be niggling, this will kind of be holding you back. So just close the book on it and move forward. You will get, it's like, oh, I've got much more money. I'm really glad that I took this leap of faith because I've got more money and resources coming. But it's still not quite right. There's still other things I need to do. Everything's not quite in place. Let's just shake things up a bit, see where it will kind of, what comes out. When I say, you throw your bread upon the ocean and wait to see what loaf floats back. So it's kind of taking risks and just saying, let's see where this is going to land me. But I do need to make sure that I'm diplomatic and tactful, that I don't tread on people's toes when I don't need to, because, I can, I don't have to force people into doing the things, if I'm kind of pleasant about what I really want, however passionate I am about it, if I'm pleasant, I'm more likely to get people who will be there to support me, who will open the doors. But if I'm aggressive about it, then they'll slam the door in my face and they won't actually even listen to me. Because, look at how we feel. How do you feel if somebody comes towards you, really forceful and powerful, and they stare you directly in the eyes? It's like willing you to submit. Or somebody's coming with the same information, but being pleasant and just saying, well, this is what I really want to do. It'd be really great to have your help. Who are you likely to help? Who are you likely to pull the stops out for? So if you look at it how you would react, then react accordingly, and you'll get much further. But you have got to a place, or we will be soon getting to a place of, okay, not everything where I am is bad, but it's really not fulfilling me. I need to make some changes. So let me move on and try a few different things to look for, see what else the world has to offer me. So I hope that's been of help, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime. Bye.